Is she real or is she? Today I have these two beautiful Birkin 25s two-tone in front of us, and I'm going to tell you which one's real and which one's not. So I'm going to start with this one first. This is a custom piece. How I can tell is that there's a horseshoe sign right next to the Hermes logo. A horseshoe typically means that this is a special order. So the first thing that I noticed in this bag is the fact that the hardware is of course gold. It has these rivets which are really pressed in, and that's not usually the case. And I can show you a comparison. Another bag which is again a Birkin 25, different color, different specifications in palladium hardware, but this has very different rivets, and in here they're very pressed down, and in this they're standing out. So if you see, this one is perfectly going inside and this one is sort of still standing outside. The strap is sort of coming out. My problem with this one is that the stitching is not uniform. This is very evenly done, even though it's a darker color, but this is very unevenly done across. This comes with its lock and key. This one doesn't. That doesn't mean anything. One product can come with its belongings and still be fake. Let's see the feet. These ones are flattish and these ones are more pointy. So diving right into the interior of the bags, which I think is a very important tell, because usually counterfeiters tend to pay very less attention to interior because it's something that doesn't show, and I do think it's the biggest tell. What I notice in this bag particularly is the fact that, you know, the gold is extremely yellow. Hardware is a very big tell. Even the quality of the zip isn't quite great. And there are little details from like just the way this is finished. I feel like this is very poor finishing. So quickly comparing the stamps that are available, obviously bags that are made after 2015, the stamps are going to be inside. Stamps tend to become lighter with use, and that's okay. It's just that the original versus counterfeit has a very distinct font difference. So we can just see here, it's not consistent, and it says A, which corresponds to the year 2017, and this corresponds, says Z, and that corresponds to the year 2021. But you can see the weight of the stamp is very properly engraved, and it is all one size. All of it is one size. Compared to this, it just automatically just becomes smaller when the digits are coming. The comparison of the leathers now, while this is in Togo and this appears to be in Epsom, of course there is a stark difference in the grain because one is real and one is fake. It's just because they're just different materials. So this is actually Togo and this is Epsom, and that is the difference. Epsom just makes a bag very sturdy and is very popular for very small items such as the Birkin 25, the Kelly 20 or the 25, because it just keeps its shape and it retains structure of the bag. So a lot of people also really like the saggy look of Togo for a period of time. So I am very disappointed to tell you all that this is actually the counterfeit, the fake one, and this is the real one. How sad, because this could have been the perfect summer bag. It is a beautiful color combination and a great leather, but unfortunately it is fake. Thank you so much for watching.